Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 12 of the Liverpool Career Mode, brought to you by the Last Minute Screamer. And it is transfer deadline day today, guys. And I'll be completely honest with you, we're not looking to make any business, and we're not really looking to sell. We've got the squad exactly where we want it for our push at the title this season. If you ain't seen the last episode, go back and watch it. We did get beat by Arsenal in the last league game, but we're through to the next round of the Champions League, and we're still in a decent enough position to go for the title. But yeah, the loss against Arsenal wasn't great. We're getting a lot of offers coming here for Bradley at the minute, but we don't really want to sell him because we haven't really got much cover at right back. And someone commented before that we're making too many signings, so we're going to see this transfer window out without much incomings or outgoings. But you just never know. Depending on what sort of offer comes in for who, we may always change our mind. But Joe Gomez has been approached by Aston Villa on a free transfer. His contract is running down and he's not interested in negotiating a new contract. So it looks as if we're going to lose. Yeah, see, I don't really want to lose Joe Gomez, but he don't want to sign a new deal to stay at Liverpool, and it looks as if he's going to be going to Aston Villa. We've got another offer for Bradley, but sorry, Conor Bradley, we can't let you go. You're going to have to stay at the club as backup to Frimpong. He's going to get a lot of chances in cup games anyway. So, and just as I was saying about big offers, there's been an offer coming for Gravenberch from Man City for 118, but we just cannot afford to let him go. And with the transfer window winding down now, yeah, it's not really something that we want to entertain. But there is one outgoing on transfer deadline day. It won't happen till the end of next season, to the end of the season. But Joe Gomez leaves on a free to join Aston Villa. And at this time of the window, we're just going to have to reject all offers. There is a tempting offer there, but for Kirkes. But yeah, we're not going to let him go. And as I say, we're going to see out the rest of the window. We're not going to make any moves for nobody. We've got the team where we want it for this push at the title. And we made quite a lot of signings at the start of the season anyway. So we haven't really got a lot of money in the bank to be making deals. And deadline day passes without hitch. We have another late offer for Bradley coming, but we're not going to accept that. We're going to reject that. And we're going to tick down the hour until the transfer window slams shut until the end of the season. So there it is. Not a lot of spending this transfer window, almost $500 million. So it is a lot really, but in terms of what we see at the start of the season, it's a significant drop. And here is the schedule for February, and we face Arsenal again in the Carabao Cup semi-final. It's the second leg after a 2-2 draw in the last episode in the first leg. We also have Newcastle in the Cup, and we've got 4 league games to get through. So hopefully we can take maximum points from all these games coming up and keep us in the running for the Premier League. But here we go. It's the semi-final of the Carabao coming up. Man City are 2-0 up against Spurs in the other semi-final. So this one's deadlocked. Looking likely to play Man City in the final. And we're going to go with our second string, as they have been really good in this tournament so far. We're looking to defend this trophy. We won it last season. Can we get past Arsenal? Yes, we can. Into the final of the Carabao Cup. Ekitike with a goal in the first half. And he puts us through to the final. A 1-0 win at the Emirates. That's a very good result after losing to him in the league. And it is Manchester City that we will be playing in the final. A chance to defend our trophy in the Carabao Cup against Man City in a future episode. So stay tuned for that, guys. We've got a final to contend. But back to the league form now. And we've got a chance to add 3 points. Put the Arsenal game behind us in the league. And we've got the 3 points. Barcola with a very early goal in this game, and we see it through all the way to the end. That's a good result. 1-0 against Brentford. It don't matter now as long as we get the results. And Mickey van der Ven is clear to return after being out injured for 3 weeks. So we're not going to rush him back, even though he's telling us that he's feeling much better and he's ready to play. He's a big player for us. But we're going to have to give him a week or so just to recover. We don't want to push him straight back into action. And now it's a tough game away at Sunderland. But after a win against Brentford and a win against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, can we make it 3 straight wins in episode 12 of the Liverpool career mode? No, we can't. It's a 2-2 draw. Julian Alvarez saving the day there by the end of it. 89th minute equaliser. And now we host Sunderland's bitter rivals Newcastle in the FA Cup. So we're in the final of the Carabao Cup. This second team, they've been doing very, very well. They're going to get a chance to go for the FA Cup as well. So all the second team players are getting a chance and they're proving themselves in cup competitions. So we're going to go now over to Anfield for the FA Cup fourth round tie against Newcastle United. It's an overcast day here in Liverpool and the second string team are going to be looking to make a good result here and push us through into round 5 of the FA Cup. And it's a nice keeping hold of the ball from the start. That's what we want to see. A lot of possession based with this second string team. Ball's played in early. Ekitike with the early chance. And a good save from the keeper. But we keep the ball alive. Here's Bowen. What can he do? Plays it across. Oh, and Ekitike just couldn't get there. And now it's Newcastle's turn to come forward. Here's Anthony Gordon. What can he do? And tackle there. Goes out for a corner for Newcastle. So short corner played. Look to defend it. Ball's played in. Good header out. We're looking to get forward now. Here's Florian Wirtz with a bit of space to run into. Plays it across. Here's Kamara. What can he do? Into Ekitike. Chance. Great save. Chance for Ekitike there. And the form that he's in, you would have expected him to score. And his header's off the line from the corner. Ekitike so close to getting on the score sheet there. And again, saved, but he was offside. 2 chances for Ekitike in the space of a minute. The third one there, he was definitely offside with that header at the end. But one was off the line, and we were so close to going 1-0 up against Newcastle here in the FA Cup fourth round. So guys, if you haven't seen any of the past episodes, go back and make sure you watch them as we take the lead in this episode. Ekitike with the goal at last, 14 minutes into the game, and he's had 3 chances already. And we have come out of the blocks on fire. Baena with a great ball in, and Ekitike got his head to it. And he's managed to blast it past the keeper with a lot of force from his head. 1-0 Liverpool. So yeah, as I was just saying, guys, make sure you go back, watch the last episodes if you haven't seen them already. Remember to like, comment, and if you're not subscribing already, make sure you do. And it's a second chance. Oh, it's a save right after the goal from the kickoff. Bowen with the chance there. And our old goalkeeper, Alisson, who signed for Newcastle at the start of the first season, denied him with the save. And yeah, if you go over to TikTok as well, at Last Minute Screamer, like, comment, and make sure you follow on there as well for future Liverpool content. We're getting into the good part of the season now, guys, and you won't want to miss a thing. So make sure you subscribe and keep an eye on the episodes. As we go 2-0 up, Ekatike at the double. It's a great goal. And that should put us through to the next round. Now, there's still a bit of time left in this game. But Ekatike running and he's slotted it away past the keeper. Bowen got the ball wide, he's played it through, and there was Ekatike to slam it home and give us a 2-0 lead here at home against Newcastle in the FA Cup fourth round. We're still only 35 minutes in, so there's still plenty of time for Newcastle to come back into this game. But the way the game's been going at the minute, it's all Liverpool. So they're going to have to work hard to get 2 goals. And that sums up Newcastle's attacking threat in the first half there. Whistle with the header, nowhere near the goal. And we stay comfortable with our 2-0 lead. Ekatike once again with 2 goals. He just hasn't stopped scoring this season. And Newcastle looking to get one back before half time. Shot at the keeper, but the free kick's been given. I'm not sure what that was for. And Tonali's going to step up and take it. And into the goal, it's in. Into the top corner. That's a great finish from the free kick. Why Tonali's still at Newcastle, I'm not sure. He hasn't made the move to Spurs like in real life. But look at that for a free kick. Past Sobchak. The new 19-year-old keeper we get on a free transfer. He had no chance with that. And Newcastle are back in this game completely against the run of play. And maybe this game isn't over after all. Newcastle looking to get back on level terms before half time. And it's a good save low down by Sobchak. And can we get one? Can we get forward again? No. And there goes the half-time whistle. So we've got 1 foot in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We lead here at the break, thanks to this man with 2 goals. He's been very active in this first half, 5 total attempts, and he's taken 2 goals with that. So yeah, we go into the break 2-1 up. And we hope that we can see the rest of this game out and progress into the FA Cup. And that will be the 5th round. So that will be the one before the quarterfinals. So we want to progress even further. We've booked our place in the Carabao Cup. In the last game, we beat Arsenal 1-0. Well, it might have been the first game of this episode, sorry. And we've booked our place in the Carabao Cup. Newcastle looking to make it 2-2 off the post, but he was offside. It's unlucky from Anthony Gordon. And it was a narrow one, but he was offside there. But that sparked us into life now in this second half. We don't want to throw away a 2-goal lead. We're 65 minutes into the game here. Alex Baena into Ekatike on his hat-trick, but straight at the keeper. And we've got a bit of momentum now, halfway through the second half. Ball's played in again, but the defender gets there just before Ekatike. And it's still 2-1 in the 75th minute, but Wiss has got a chance to run. Good defending from Kirkez. And Sobchak plays it back to Kirkez. Can we work it up the left-hand side here? Ekatike into Florian Wirtz. He's in here to wrap the game up. Saved by the keeper. And it's gone out for a throw. But Florian Wirtz really should have got the goal there. And we're going to make some substitutions. That was Wirtz's last involvement in the game. 4 substitutions to see this game out. Hopefully we can get another goal to wrap it up. And Newcastle on the ball now. with a chance, but no, good tracking down by Kamara, and he's got a chance to run in here, plays it to Bowen, across to Alvarez, and well defended, but the flag's up again, and the lino has called that as an offside, and it was, yeah, he's correct, he was miles offside. Unable to get ahead on the ball anyway, so the nerves continue going into the last minute of this game now, and Newcastle are on the attack. What can they do? Good tackle again by Kamara. Been very solid in the middle today, and he's proven his worth as a new signing. Ball slipped through and across. It's Rio. Oh, straight at the keeper. But there is the final whistle. So no goals in the second half. The job was done in the first half. We move on. The second string team do it again in the cup. What a base we've got here to challenge on all four fronts. I mean, we did want to go for just the title in the Champions League, but now we've got the Carabao Cup and we've booked our place in the next round of the FA Cup. Anything is possible in season 2 of this career mode. Brought to you by the last minute screamer, and Iriola is doing some job in his second season. A 2-1 win here today, and we are through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. So here are the results from that 4th round draw. So Palace beat Portsmouth, United beat Wigan 3-2, Sheffield United lost to Arsenal, we beat Newcastle, Chelsea are out on penalties. What a shock that is against Port Vale. Villa beat Chesterfield 2-1, Wolves beat Swansea with the same score, Preston 3-0 against Oxford, Fulham 3-1 against West Brom, Burnley 3-1 against Sheffield Wednesday, Bournemouth 3-2 against Blackpool, Brighton beat Sunderland 2-1, 4-0 Bristol Rovers lost against Birmingham, another shock there, Stoke beat Spurs 2-0, Coventry 2, Middlesbrough 0, and Hull beat Charlton 1-0 to set us up for the next round. But we're back against the same opposition now in the league, and we want to see out a very successful episode here with another win in the league to stay up there and put pressure on Chelsea at the top. And we've got a good win away from home there, 3-2. Barcola with 2 goals before Szoboszlai made it 3-1. Murphy pulled one back, but it wasn't enough for Newcastle, and we've got a chance to even more extend our points tally leading into a crucial part of the season. It's a home game against Leicester, who are bottom of the table, and it's a 4-2 win, and we're flying. We are absolutely flying at the minute. Ekitike with a goal, Szoboszlai, Barcola, and then Ekitike got his second goal. But guys, we are absolutely flying, and we are top of the league. 2 points above Arsenal. Chelsea have fallen off a little bit. We're 3 points above them. But guys, that's the end of the episode. We're top of the league. Make sure you stay tuned for content coming your way at Last Minute Screamer on TikTok. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow on TikTok. And guys, we're going for it. Join us for future episodes, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Take it easy.